Hi everyone, it's Michelle from Build a Brilliant Life, the place to find videos about self-care for real people. In today's video, I want to talk about simple ways to be happier. I have a list of 5 simple things you can do to be happier, and I think you'll like it. In fact, as you're watching this video and you do like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would love that. The first simple way to be happier is to list what you are grateful for. In fact, I want to issue you a challenge right now for the next week. I was going to make it 30 days, but I think a week will get it into your life and you'll notice the difference. So during the next week, I want you to list 5 things you are grateful for each day. You can write it down in a physical notebook or journal, or you can keep a record of it in the Notes app on your phone. Maybe you can do a post on Instagram or something listing 5 things you are grateful for. And it can honestly be anything. It could be that you found a really good parking spot at Target, or it could be that you had a delicious cookie at lunch, or that your commute was less time than you thought it would be, or that your favorite song came on the radio. It really can be anything. When you choose to be aware of things you are grateful for, you will be happier. There are studies on this, legit scientific studies, that knowing what you're grateful for and listing what you're grateful for makes you happier. Even Oprah does it, I swear, so it's legit. The second simple way to be happier is to love the little things. When you're driving to work and the sun's starting to come up and you notice the clouds are that beautiful pink color that only happens at sunrise, at sunset, notice it and be like, wow, that's amazing. Or the delicious smelling soap you choose to use in your bathroom. That could be something that you take notice and you love it. I'm very aggressive about this because I believe it is such a powerful thing to love the little things. Life is full of little things, blah, 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 so cliche. It's full of all these little moments, but guys, it matters. These little moments matter, and you should enjoy the little things. When you learn to love the little things, you learn to be more aware of the present moment, and you learn to be present in the present moment. When you're in that moment, you're not worried about this over here, you're not worried about this over here, you're just here. In the moment, the present moment, the only guaranteed moment you have, really, which I could go more into detail, maybe in another video. So the present moment is really all you have. When you're grateful for those things and you love those little things in the present moment, you will be happier. Number 3, plan a delicious breakfast that you can look forward to. This can literally be the only reason you get out of bed, is because of the good breakfast you have waiting for you. Sometimes this is the only reason I get out of bed, because I know I'm going to have some delicious cereal. It's usually cereal. Love cereal. I'm going to have delicious cereal for breakfast, and that is what I think about when I wake up and I don't want to get out of bed. But then I think when I get out of bed and I get ready, I can have that breakfast. That makes me happier. Number 4, if you don't do this already, start dancing in the car. Not like to a dangerous level where you're gonna sideswipe people on the highway. If you're like me, you drive to work and you drive home from work, and you either listen to a podcast or music, or there's not really anything else. So a podcast or music. And when I listen to my favorite music, I love to sing it, I love to act it out, I love to pretend I'm in a music video, and I dance in my car. And it's such a happy-inducing activity. So if you don't do this already, do it and see how it makes you feel. If it makes you happier, keep doing it. I love playing all the parts in Hamilton. Of course, I'm still listening to The Greatest Showman constantly, and I play all those parts as well. And I just act out the scenes, and I'm very expressive, and it's really fun. So try it out, see if it's for you, and see if it makes you happier. It probably will. Number 5, stop being kidnapped by social media. If you're like me, and I think you probably are, you get home from work and dinner's not quite ready yet, you might still be waiting for it to cook all the way, and you're looking at your phone and you're scrolling through Instagram, or you're looking at all the Instagram stories and you're like, wow, it's been 30, 40 minutes, an hour of your life has gone by with you holding your phone. You're scrolling at it, looking at everybody else's lives, and you have been kidnapped by social media. Really big dramatic sigh. When you find yourself in that moment and you maybe have been constantly looking at Facebook or Instagram for 10 minutes solid, and like it's not doing anything for you, you're just mindlessly scrolling. Stop, become aware of it, and think, is this helping me do anything productive? It might be entertaining you, it might be helping you unwind. If it is, then that's fine. I think that's totally fine. But if you are just going through, nothing's happening up here, your eyes are just looking at your phone, then you need to stop. If you ask yourself, is this doing anything for me? And the answer is no, put down your phone, go live your real life. So in college, I loved reading blogs. Like, I was obsessive about it. I'd find a new blog to read, I'd go back to the very first post and read every single post in chronological order. I was crazy. And I was so obsessed with these blogs. I loved finding a new blogger, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's so great. I'm reading so much about her and learning so much about her. I feel like she's my friend. I know, weird. And so I was obsessed reading every post of every blog that I was interested in, and I just had to stop. I just had to stop because it was taking up so much of my life that I wasn't living my own life. Recently I had an interesting experience where I went back to a blogger and looked at the list of blogs I used to read, and I went and looked at some of these blogs, and it was just so funny to me because it had been years since I had laid eyes on some of these blogs. And I went to some of these blogs and it was so funny to me. I was like, wow, they just kept living their life, and I didn't have to be there to read it for them to live their life. This might not make any sense, but I was looking back at these blogs I used to read religiously. And it was also apparent to me that, like, I didn't miss it, really. Like, I stopped reading them every single day like I had done for months, years, and I didn't miss it. Like, I went back just kind of to reminisce a little bit, but it was just like, I wasn't missing anything. They kept living their life, I lived my life, and it was fine. It's gonna be fine. So you don't have to be on social media constantly, you don't have to be in the know of everything. I know there's FOMO and all that, but it's not worth giving up hours of your life for. So try to remember to live your own life and to not get kidnapped by social media. Because you got a life to live, and you can't live it if you're looking at Instagram. So those are all my suggestions, my 5 simple ways to be happier. If you have any recommendations of your own, please leave them in the comments down below so that we can all learn from your wisdom on how to be happier. I also want to mention that you can follow my Facebook business page. It's Build a Brilliant Life. I will leave a link in the description box. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. It's michelle.buildabrilliantlife. I'll leave a link in the description box. All these links in all the description boxes. Okay, there's only one box. And as always, go check out some of my online products in my store on my website, www.buildabrilliantlife.com. I am selling a Love Yourself course, a self-study course, and a set of 45 positive affirmation cards. I'll leave the link down below. You never would have guessed it, huh? So thank you so much for watching. Remember to take care of yourself and do at least one thing every day that makes you happy. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye! My feet are freezing right now. I have really bad circulation.